Hello everyone, this is Unreal Noob and welcome to Unreal Engine for Beginners tutorial. We are making a dungeon crawler game and currently we are remaking the AI using B-trees because our last system was a lot buggier. And in our last video we also added the perception system, and it's the service that we made isn't working as good as it should have, so I'll just make them as tasks and see if there are any better improvements. So let us begin. So the first thing that we need to do is we are already finding a location using a service, but we would make a task instead now, and we'll call this wait, what did I make? B task, like that. Did that one. So I'll just make a btt underscore find target location. I'll override the execute AI, and I will get actually find target location, right? So I need to get blackboard. Oh yeah, get blackboard. I will get blackboard value as object. I will make the literal name, and this one was the target, just like that. I'll get the target location, and then what I need to do is I need to I can't get the actual location, so what I'll do is cast to base player. I'll get the actor location, and I'll set value blackboard value as vector, and I'll promote this key to a variable. I'll call it bb target location key, and then I need to call in the finish execute, because if it's whenever a function is called using this task, you have to finish it, otherwise it will never exit out of this function, and the execute should be the self, yeah, which is good enough. Now let's move to our behavior tree again, and over here what we'll do is we will, let's see, can we add, no. So what we'll do is we'll just use the btt find target location, and the target location would be, right, I have to make sure this is instance editable, so click on this to make it instance editable, and over here I can now put in the target location just like that, and then we can use a move to with a 150 radius, and this one would be the target location. So let's see how that works, and he is going to the last he was moving to the last location. So what we should do is over here move to observe blackboard value. So what it would do is it would change the move to as soon as this one changes as well. So let's test it out, and you could see he's moving to my last location first. Actually, let's see, maybe I did something in my old AI. I don't remember it anymore, probably. Not over here, then in the player base. No, not base player either. So it might have been in the character, yeah, animations over here, and the event graph. So this one reports a noise, so I'll just unplug this for now, since I don't want him to hear this movement. So only if I'm visible within his eye radius, he should be chasing me, and he does, as you can see. As the position changes, he changes his position as well. Now we need to make a function for focusing towards the player, so we will add another task. Make sure it's a blueprint base, and over here I will call it BTT focus. So I'll open this one up, and again I will have it on tick AI, and from the owner controller I will type in focus, set focus, get focus actor, set focus, and our new focus would be get blackboard, get blackboard value as an object, and plug this in. What is wrong with this? Okay, actor. Okay, cast to BP base player, like that, and like this, and make literal name. Again, this one would be our target, so just copy this one and paste it over here. Now let's actually, yeah, let's plug that in first. So I have to call in the focus now. So right now he will just look at me whenever he sees me, and yep, this one never exits this, right? So what I'll do this for this is, let's not use this, like this was called BTS target location, yeah. So this one I'll call it target focus. Let's have it over here. We don't need any of these. This, we need this, which is correct, and over here I'll get blackboard, get blackboard value as an object, and make literal name. This one will be our target. Let's see, and in our B trees, let's delete this. Let's see how this one works. If it does not work, we'll go back to using a focus. So it's like this. He sees us. He does the focus, but he's not always focused, so it should run every 0.0.001. So yeah, just like that. He does not turn to me as much as I would like. So yeah, let's go back to this and overwrite this one with execute AI as we did for our target location. I would do the same thing over here, copy and paste this from the controller like that, and now I would, from the controller, I would like to focus, set focus. I'd focus to this, and then I would finish execute, and it would be a success. And now what I would do, I would make a simple parallel so that it runs two things together. Main task of parallel running in the background. Okay, so main task is this move to, and the other task should be btt focus, so it should run in parallel. So let's see how that works. The focus isn't that well either, so let's do the same thing. Maybe let's see how that works. Let's do this with, I cannot do it with a simple parallel, right? Yeah, so the main task is the find target location, this one, and then we can have it from here like this. So do this and do this as well, just like that. So let's see how that is, and I'll explain you what. Yeah, right. So what should happen is this move to is the main, find target location is secondary, move target is invalid. Okay, so let's see, let's do these two, let's see how that goes. Yeah, he won't go like that. So yeah, this should be like this, find location, and this one should be our main task with this focus on the secondary, but we need to tolerance, let's make it to 0.1. And okay, this isn't half bad, it does the main job actually, which is good enough. So that's a good enough thing. So when the move 2 is finished, this one is finished, yeah, we'll do another let's do, so let's make a decorator now. So this would be our first decorator. I'll call it btd underscore check distance to player. And what we could do in this one would be, and let's choose perform condition check AI because we are checking a condition. So from here we want to get the actor, what's wrong with this again? So let's get the actor location. This is from the control pawn, so this is our AI. Okay, so we are getting the actor location of our AI, and then we want to get blackboard. We want to get blackboard value as an object, make a literal name, and this one would be our target. Again, copy it if you want to be precise about it. And then we can cast this to base player, and it's like that. We'll get the actor location for this one as well. So I want to negate these two, so I will get this distance between these two vectors, and then let's get the vector length. So this is the shortest distance between these two vector, and that if it is less than 300, I'll promote this to one variable, call it melee distance, and I'll plug it like that for return node. So that was it, to be honest. Now let's go back to our behavior tree, and from here we'll do another, not a sequence, selector. So this one will add the check distance to player, and we want the melee distance to be set over here. And observe abort self, no, we don't want to abort anything at all. So if the if the distance to player is less than 300, sorry, if it is greater than 300, so if it is greater than 300, this one will run this. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it should have been less, my bad, less than 300. What's wrong with this? So I was actually right. What's wrong with this? Greater than, let's see. Right. I'm so stupid. We need to have this on a sequence. right, otherwise this sequence of code will run, which would be another task. Let's make a task, and I'll call this one as btt underscore attack. This one would be execute AI. Let's go to our AI base event graph, and we have attack montage, right? We directly go for the attack. Yeah, we directly go for the attack. So are going for the attack. So let's see, cast to BP enemy base. Let's get the attack, and then we'll do a finish execute and a success, just like that. Also after the attack, are we doing something? Light attack. Nothing really. Which is good enough. So this should be it. Let's call in our BTT attack, and let's see what it does. Why aren't you doing anything? Player is sensed. Right. Actually I should keep it over here like this. Let's add in our wait before it attacks again. Random deviation of 2 seconds. So make it 1. Yeah, make it 2 seconds, and this one should be 1 second. Sorry. Let's get this. It's coming towards me, and it chooses not to attack. Why? Right. We don't need that check anymore. And in the light attack there's no check, right? There's no check. That is good. What is he doing? But he should at least turn to me while attacking. Okay, so that's a bit of a progress, and we are having this issue. So I'll just remove this as a whole, and let's go over here, and I would like to focus over here before I attack. So let's see how that goes again. $100 is a bit too much, right? Actually, how much is this? Move to 150. What's wrong again? Right, this one should be a bit more, 200. This is good enough, and this one will be about lower priority, so he was waiting when I changed my distance. He shouldn't be doing that, so yeah, he is waiting. And if I change distance, I do want him to look at me all the time. So what I'll do is from this, let's do the focus first. Let's see. So what I think would be the best way for him to focus is changing this code aware. Let's do something. Let's go to the, not the AI, the controller itself. Yeah, let's go to the blackboard and make a new, actually we don't need to make an object, new object. When we are setting this, let's also set value as actor. I'm pretty much sure there's an actor possibility. Even if it isn't, let's just use this. This is an actor, right? So over here I will set this as this, and over here I'll just make it false, just like that. So in this focus over here, let's cast to our BP enemy base, not enemy base, sorry. Let's cast to our AID controller, and from that controller let's get our target, delete this, and let's do that. And finish execute is to self. Let's see how that is, or that does. He still doesn't look at us all the time, does he? Even the distance isn't changing always. What's wrong? Point 1? No, 1 is the minimum tolerance. how much is a -1? Let's do a 1. Let's see how that is. So yeah, so the issue is he's getting a target, he's focusing, and then he's moving to, and then he's selecting a target again. But we don't want this. What we'd want is, let's see. Okay, so let's do something. Have that, and as well let's do a simple parallel. I have no idea if it would work, but let's try this. I'll copy paste this. So have this one running in the background as well, and let's see now, and let's have them back at -1. -1. I think -1 means it runs all the time, every time, something like that. So yeah, this is a bit better. Yeah, this is much better, I would say. But I still want it to run focus all the time. Why isn't it focusing though? I don't think anything would do something over here. So let's do something. Let's check the enemy base itself. Maybe a character as it is. Could be an issue. What do we have for rotation? Let's make it to 360. Use controller desired rotation. Let's see how that goes. Use pawn control rotation. Let's see. No, no. Okay. Let's change something else. Maybe use orient rotation to movement. Yeah. Orient rotation to movement does that. Yeah, it lost. Okay, I'm pretty much sure. Yeah, why is the player set though? Let's use condition over here as well, and this one will be using 200, but yeah, it's an inverse condition, so we'll just reverse the condition for that. Okay, Okay, something, yeah, it should abort self if the distance check is false. So he was waiting over there when it was false. It should not happen that way. Yeah, he actually lost me. Not, yeah, he lost me again. So you have to do something about these. So when you dodge them, they sometimes lose you like that for some time. Let's see um what the deal is with that. We'll see what's bugging over where, but this is much better than the last one we had. Okay, okay, he was trying to move and that's when he saw me again. So the thing is, he loses me whenever I try to jump off. So we will find a way so that he doesn't lose us just like that if we try to dodge back of him. So we'll see that in the next episode. Thank you guys, and I hope you understood what I did over here. um and before you go, I would like to, actually I don't think I have to go through this one. It was pretty normal basic stuff. We made some tasks, we made some functions, and they are actually working pretty much well, better than the last one we had. So thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to my channel because that really helps me a lot. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next episode.